The Mongols, a name that echoes through history. They were fierce warriors known for their unparalleled skills in combat and their ability to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. They were masters of horseback riding, a skill honed from a young age, making them formidable in battle. Imagine a vast open grassland stretching as far as the eye can see, with endless horizons and a sky that seems to go on forever. This is the steppe, the ancestral home of the Mongols, a place where they roamed freely and lived in harmony with nature. These nomadic people lived in portable tents called yurts, which were perfectly suited to their mobile lifestyle. They relied on their herds of horses, sheep and goats for survival, providing them with food, clothing and transportation. Life on the steppe was harsh, with extreme weather conditions and scarce resources. It was a constant battle against the elements and rival tribes, each vying for control and dominance. Yet these challenges forged the Mongols into a resilient and adaptable people, capable of overcoming any obstacle. What seemed like a disadvantage, their nomadic lifestyle became their greatest strength, allowing them to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. It allowed them to move quickly across vast distances, striking with speed and precision. It made them masters of logistics and cavalry warfare, able to outmaneuver and outlast their enemies. This would be their key to conquering a vast empire, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, leaving an indelible mark on history. Mongol culture was deeply intertwined with their nomadic way of life. Their existence was a constant journey, moving with the seasons and the needs of their herds. The vastness of the steppe instilled in them a deep respect for nature and its rhythms. The endless horizon was both a challenge and a source of inspiration. They revered the sky, the wind, and the spirits they believed inhabited the land. Shamans played a crucial role in connecting the people with these spiritual elements. Family and kinship formed the bedrock of Mongol society. The yurt, their portable home, was a symbol of unity and resilience. Loyalty to one's clan was paramount. This loyalty extended beyond family to the larger tribal community, creating a strong social fabric. Children learned to ride almost as soon as they could walk. Mastery of horseback riding was essential for survival and success. They grew up honing their skills in hunting and warfare. These skills were not just for survival, but also for defending their way of life. Despite their fierce reputation, the Mongols had a strong oral tradition. Stories were passed down through generations, preserving their history and values. They valued storytelling and music. These were not just forms of entertainment, but also ways to educate and unite the community. Their songs and poems often spoke of heroism, love, and the beauty of the steppe. These artistic expressions were a reflection of their deep connection to their land and heritage. The Mongols were also surprisingly tolerant in matters of religion. They believed in the coexistence of different beliefs and practices. They welcomed travelers and traders from different faiths. This openness fostered a rich exchange of cultures and ideas. This openness would later facilitate the exchange of goods and ideas across their vast empire. The Mongol Empire became a melting pot of cultures, contributing to its strength and diversity. The early 13th century marked a turning point in world history. It was the rise of the Mongols. Under the leadership of a charismatic leader named Temujin, better known as Genghis Khan, the Mongol tribes united. Their military campaigns were swift and brutal. Their cavalry, unmatched in speed and agility, could cover vast distances and strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. The Mongols were masters of siege warfare, employing innovative tactics and gunpowder weapons to conquer fortified cities. From the steppes of Central Asia, the Mongol Empire expanded rapidly. They conquered vast territories across Asia. They reached parts of Europe. They built the largest contiguous land empire in human history. Genghis Khan was more than just a military genius. He was a visionary leader. He was a skilled diplomat. He unified disparate Mongol tribes under his banner, he established a unified legal code, the Yasa, which promoted order and discipline. Recognizing the importance of trade, Genghis Khan secured trade routes. He encouraged cultural exchange. His reign saw the establishment of the Silk Road. This facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and people between East and West. Genghis Khan's empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean in the east to Eastern Europe in the west. He died in 1227, but his successors continued his legacy of conquest. Section 5. Kublai Khan and the Yuan dynasty, zenith of Mongol power. Kublai Khan, the grandson of the legendary Genghis Khan, ascended to the throne of the Mongol Empire in 1260. His rise to power marked a significant turning point in the history of the Mongol Empire. Kublai Khan completed the conquest of the Song dynasty in China after years of intense and strategic warfare. This victory was crucial in consolidating his power and expanding the Mongol Empire's influence. He established the Yuan dynasty in 1271, a new era that brought significant changes to China and the surrounding regions. This marked the first time that all of China was ruled by a foreign power, introducing a unique blend of Mongol and Chinese cultures. Kublai Khan moved the Mongol capital from Karakoram to Khanbalik, which is present-day Beijing. This strategic move helped to centralize his administration and strengthen his control over the vast empire. He was, a patron of the arts and sciences, fostering an environment where creativity and innovation could flourish. Under his rule, artists and scientists from various cultures came together, leading to significant advancements and cultural exchanges. He commissioned the construction of grand palaces and canals, transforming the landscape and showcasing the architectural prowess of the Yuan dynasty. These constructions not only served practical purposes, but also symbolized the grandeur and power of his reign. He welcomed foreign visitors, such as the Venetian merchant Marco Polo, to his court. Marco Polo's accounts of his travels provided a fascinating glimpse into the splendor and sophistication of Kublai Khan's empire. The Yuan dynasty, under Kublai Khan, represented the zenith of Mongol power and cultural influence. The empire was a melting pot of different cultures, ideas, and traditions, which enriched the Mongol legacy. However, the seeds of the empire's decline were already being sown. Internal strife, administrative challenges, and external pressures began to erode the foundations of the once mighty empire, foreshadowing the eventual fall of the Yuan dynasty. Section 6. Fragmentation and internal strife, seeds of the empire's decline. The vastness of the Mongol Empire, which had once been its strength, became a source of weakness. The Mongol Empire was divided into khanates. Each khanate was ruled by a different descendant of Genghis Khan. Over time, these khanates grew increasingly independent. They began to compete with each other for resources and power. This internal strife weakened the empire as a whole. Adding to the empire's woes were economic problems. The Mongols' nomadic lifestyle and military-focused economy did not easily translate to governing settled populations. Their lavish spending and heavy taxation led to economic instability. Section 7. Resistance and rebellion. The Mongols meet their match. As the Mongol Empire weakened from within, resistance began to stir on its peripheries. In China, resentment grew against Mongol rule. Uprisings led by peasant leaders like Zhu Yuanzhang erupted throughout the country. In other parts of the empire, the Mongols faced similar challenges. In Russia, the rise of the Grand Duchy of Moscow challenged Mongol dominance. In Persia, the Mongols were eventually driven out by the Timurids. The once mighty Mongol army, which had seemed invincible, began to suffer defeats. Their empire, stretched thin and weakened by internal strife, began to crumble. Section 8. Legacy of the Mongols, an enduring impact on the world. The Mongol Empire, despite its relatively short lifespan, left an indelible mark on the course of world history. Their conquests led to the largest contiguous land empire in human history. This facilitated unprecedented cultural exchange and trade between East and West. The Mongols' use of gunpowder weapons revolutionized warfare. Their legal code, the Yasa, influenced the development of legal systems in many parts of Asia. The Mongol Empire's collapse paved the way for the emergence of new powers. These included the Ming dynasty in China and the Ottoman Empire in the Middle East. Section 9. Conclusion: the Mongols, a force that shaped history. The Mongols were much more than just fierce warriors, they were conquerors. They were also builders and patrons of culture. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of human ambition, adaptability, and the interconnectedness of civilizations. From the vast steppes of Central Asia, the Mongols rode out and changed the course of history. Their empire may have fallen, but their legacy continues to shape our world today.